I'm now going to just wait for a few people to come on. If I go a bit dark, that's because I've laid the phone down. Let me see if I can tag some people. How do I do that? Oh no, bring someone on camera. No. Tag, invite friends. Here we go. We just invite a few buddies. And I'm going to explain the 232 or the 323. Whether they're on or not, I don't know. We'll see. It's a bit funny. When you're inviting people, it's hard to speak at the same time. But don't worry, I will get there. But I need to explain this because this is everywhere, yeah. And I need people, you know. The thing is, when I'm looking for the common denominator, I've got a forum, and people needs to be posting. So when people go there, they see the common denominator, not just in my town and city, but in every town and city. You know, because once you work it out, who's who and who's doing what, instead of marching to London, you ain't got to march to London, you just got to march to your own people within your own town. Do you know what I mean? Let me see. Check my live. No. Right. I think that'll be enough, I reckon. There's a few on there. Right, I think that'll do. There's a few, just enough to get the spreads going in it. You know what I mean? It's only invite, because you only got to sink that seed into a couple of people, and then everyone follows. Do you know what I mean? But once you learn it, and you know, there's no going back, is there? Do you know what I mean? And that's the great thing. The more people I wake up, the better it is for me. I hate Freemasons. I hate Freemasonry. I know exactly what they are. I know who they are. I know what they are, because I've researched it. And I haven't been doing this for a week or a month or a year. I've been doing this for 2-3 decades. Do you know what I mean? And if you look well on my forum, you have my life story on there. Or, well, a little bit, not all of it. But as you can see, back in the day, I had a forum going back in the 90s, I think, or yeah, 90s, or was it 80s? I don't know. But yeah, that'll do. That's enough people, I think. A couple more. We'll see how many we've got on here. Right. Hello, everybody. Right. Now, here we go. Look. Again, I'm going to show you this configuration. This is the main configuration here, right? This is what you're looking for here, yeah? This, okay? And if I show you, look, again, look, you got the 3. One, I'm doing this through my phone again, so if I mess up a bit. 1, 2, 3, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all total 7, right? So it's the 3 steps in Masonry, 5, and then subtotal is 7, right? But that configuration also goes this way, right? Because you've got the 2, 3, 2, but it's also 3, 2, 3, okay? Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? Now, the configuration on that, and I'm going to show you up here, right? So this is the 3, 2, 3. Okay, this is the 3, 2, 3. Now out of the 2, 3, 2, which is in there hidden, as you can see, right, out of this, you put your box in here, okay, right, and then from that, right, oh, if I get this wrong, I'll be so profane, that'll be unreal. From here, that goes to there. From there, this goes to here. From there to there, and this one to there. So you end up with the square and compass, look, you see? So the 3, 2, 3, which is in this lot here, and if you see all my videos, I've been telling you about, obviously, I've been telling you about the 2, 3, 2, okay? And I thought I'd explained it on the other video that I did of this, about the thing, but I didn't. I just explained the 232 all the time, didn't I? Or was it the 323? I don't know. I get confused. But that's your 232, which is the same pattern here, which I keep showing you. Look, 232, but it's also 323. Yeah, all right. Which is 2 dices, and again, look, if you go 3, 2, 3, yeah, which is here, 3, 2, 3, you get 2 crosses. Look, you see, so you get the 2 crosses. So if I do that here, right, so if I do that here, the 3, 2, 3, and if I put the crosses in, look, 1 cross, 2 X's make a what? Square and compass. See what I mean? So that's that, all right? And like I said, when it carries on, this is what you get. The pattern you end up with is like this, okay? So you end up with a row of diamonds. And then obviously if there's more at the top here, like this, these are my dodgy dots. Oh, I'm trying to do this through the phone. You end up with this pattern, which is Masonic, which is square and compass, but hidden within it. That's why they've always got this. You also, like I said, they have the bits that go in between, and I'll do that on another video because again, that's more into the explanation. But then you go like this. If I put a cross in there, dush, dush, you get the top of the pyramid, yeah. But that don't work that way. It works within the other way. But that's another. You know what I mean? I don't want to confuse the issue here. So we're just sticking with it. So here's the 232, right? 232, and let me get this right. I get confused myself. So if that's the 232. So what am I here now? What am I doing? I'm forgetting what I'm doing. Oh yeah, there it is. So with the 232, you then get, that's the top of the box. Oop. I'm doing this looking through my phone, so I apologise if I get it wrong. Dush, that's it, and then put that there. And what you end up with is the Masonic cube. Yeah, again, the Masonic cube is in there. So this not only represents the Masonic cube, right? It also represents the square and compass, and also this configuration, because you have to put the lines in. Do you know what I mean? They don't do it all for you. You know, it's like I showed you the gate yesterday. When the two gates, the gate when I was up the seafront was like this, and then 2 went that way. And when you combine them together, you end up with the square and compass. Do you know what I mean? Oh no, I got that backwards there, didn't I? Never mind. Or did I get that right? I don't know. But you know, like when I show you the gate, you have to combine or put the lines in yourself. Do you know what I mean? So this configuration here, like I said, which is the 3-2-3, which I'll show you up the arcade, it's also 2-3-2. Do you know what I mean? Depending on what way you look at it, but it's still the basic same: square and compass, diamonds, pyramids. Do you know what I mean? And if you see this here, right, when you see this runs up the outside sometimes of their floor. You know, the flooring. It's the same configuration. If you put, all you've got to do is just put in the lines, yeah. And when you put the lines in, or the dots, blah blah blah, because you have to do that yourself, you end up with square and compass. So when you go to do paperwork, you know, they can put simple little lines in, right, or simple little dots. You wouldn't notice them on your paperwork, but that's enough to signify that's a Freemason. Do you know what I mean? And they'll have directions on that. A bit just like, you know, Braille, you know, like Braille or Morse code. Do you know what I mean? They know all that. They learn that. They're fluent in it because that's what they learn when they're in the lodge. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, if I put like a dot here, which is the configuration anyway, yeah, a dot here, we then can end up with the diamond, look, you see? And you're back to, you know, you're back again to getting the diamond shape, but it means the square and compass. It's the same as, I don't know, where is it again? Wait a minute, let me get this right. Hey, yeah, that's it. So with the 2-3-2, so if I go 2, and then 1, 2, 3, which is the main shape I've been telling you or showing you, which is that, this makes 2 diamonds, okay, right, which I'll show on the other side. See, 2 diamonds make square and compass, yeah, because what you do, you follow the lines. Look, so I'll put another dot here, which is the right place, okay, and another dot here, which is the same configuration of this anyway, okay, and then I'll put a dot here, right? That gives me my line for the compass, yeah, right? And then it's the same with the thingy. If I put my dot here and my dot here, that gives me my square. Oh yeah, and my dot here, wait a minute. Oop, put my little dot here. I'm doing this through the phone, so it's a bit hard to navigate. But you see it, look, and there's the square and compass. So 2 diamonds make the square and compass. Do you see what I mean? And that's what that is, all in there. That's all hidden just in them, in that little 2 3 2 or 3 2 3. Do you see what I mean? Depending on what way you go. So if you look at it, the 3 2 3, like I said, you get your first diamond, yeah, and then from there you fill in your lines, you know, and the lines, whatever they may be, like I said, depending on, you know, whatever the message is or whatever you're saying, is you fill in your own lines and you end up with square and compass. Do you know what I mean? Or if it ain't the square and compass, it's the diamond configuration, but you have to you have to add it yourself, you know what I mean? But like I said, that adds it's also the cube. Do you know what I mean? And where the cube comes into it, if you notice, if I do the cube on this one, which is here, so if that's the top of the cube, that now comes down to here, doesn't it? You see what I mean? Look, yeah, and then this one would join down to this dot, which would be there, and then this one would come down to here. Do you get what I mean? So, but from them lines, the extra lines you're now putting in, that actually makes a pentagram. But I'll go into that a bit later. Do you know what I mean? With these extra lines I'm now putting in, which makes the cube up. When you move them, that makes the thingy. But when you get that configuration anyway, when you go back to this one, yeah, you're looking down on top of a pyramid. Do you know what I mean? So you end up with, again, that, you know, the 4 pyramids on it within a square. Do you know what I mean? Have I got that right? Well, I get a bit confused about it my bloody self. Do you know what I mean? But if you put the lines in yourself, you know, you start, you know what I mean? Then you pick up on their patterns, and their patterns are slight. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, I did one yesterday, the film, when I was in the arcade. You know, it's the same dots. It was on the basketball. It was on the side of the whatever it was, you know, and it went into the floor as well. But what that's actually saying, and to all of you, is we own this arcade. Do you know what I mean? We own the arcade machines. Of course they do. Do you know what I mean? They've killed and fighted of it. You know, that's why they own all the casinos. Do you know what I mean? And all the alcohol and everything else you consume. Everything you consume is Freemasonry. You know what I mean? They've done all their wars, you know, and all their battles and blah 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 for dominance. You know, and we've been at the centre of it. Do you know what I mean? Half the people that are fighting the wars or trying to get dominance over another gang is to do with Freemasonry. Do you know what I mean? Or it's like profane people, you know, boom, and then they get into a war. But you never hear the mention of Freemasonry. Do you know what I mean? But that's what that is, you know. But that's the 3 2 3, yeah, which is that pattern there. Where, well, it's gone now, obviously. And then you've got the 2 3 2, which makes the Masonic cube. You know what I mean? And that's what that is. But like I said, they add things in. Yeah, I'll get a picture today. I'll purposely go out and I'll show you a square and compass that's had extra lines put in, but you wouldn't think it was square and compass. And I'll also show you that same configuration in a film. Yeah. Because like I said, I pick it up all on films, and I'll show you the same configuration in the film, and I'll put it up in an upload for you, yeah. But that's what you're looking for. You know what I mean? You're looking for 1 2 3, 1 2, 1 2 3, and then the other way, reverse, obviously, is the 2 3 2, which is 1 2. Doing this through my phone, it's a bit hard. I'm getting there. 2. And then 3, come here, the bloody pad's running away with me. Wait, I've got to hold the pad, wait a minute. That's it. And then 1 here and 1 here. See, so you've got that pattern there and that pattern there. They're the 2 patterns you're looking for, yeah? And like I said, this is 3 steps in Masonry. And then them 5 make the 5 steps in Masonry. Subtotal 7 steps in Masonry, yeah? So it's 3, 5, 7 steps in Masonry. This, I don't know, but obviously with a little bit of research, I will find out. Do you know what I mean? But it does make 8, doesn't it? See, so an 8, so, it, you know, and I'll have to see what the, one of their magic numbers, blah blah blah, whatever that represents. Do you know what I mean? But again, like I said, it's so deep, and so it just doesn't have one meaning. Do you know what I mean? It has several meanings, and it's deeper than what anyone can think. It's not simple stuff. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, that's what you're looking for. You know what I mean? The like I said, 2 diamonds. It makes 2 diamonds. Yeah, it makes the Masonic cube, because that's the cube there. You know what I mean? And then we've got this one here, which makes the diamond, and then coming off the diamond, which joins the dot like this, you end up with square and compass. You see? And this one, like I said, if you do the top of the box, whoop whoop whoop, left side of the box and right side of the box, that and that is all the same as that, and all of them dots there. That's all the same, but they all denote different things. Do you know what I mean? This is that. This is that. Do you know what I mean? This is that. This is this. That is that. This is this. Do you know what I mean? But they all mean the one thing. All it means is it's Freemason, it's Masonic. I'm marking it. It belongs to us. We are the rulers. We govern over you. Do you know what I mean? And that's what you're looking for all the time. You know what I mean? And when you see that, you'll get it on the floor. You look at a carpet, that'll be in curtains. Do you know what I mean? But it means it's an establishment for the Freemasons, yeah. And that's where they can get charity and relief from each other. Do you know what I mean? That's what that is. But this is all the same pattern. They're all the same pattern. The only difference is I've just done it, because there's different thingy. Like this here, you know what I mean? Square and compass. It's 2 diamonds. 1 diamond there, but there's 1 diamond there. But what you do instead of that, putting the lines like this, yeah, the lines come from here. So if a dot goes, let me get this right. So I put a dot here above, right, yeah, and a dot below, which is the right configuration. Put that there. Right, now look, see, there's your square, okay. So the cube, when you see the cube makes the square and compass, you see. And that's what that is, you see. So the cube, wherever it is, wait a minute, I'm looking for it on here. Where is it? Oh yeah, here. See, so the cube, when you see it, and that's the configuration, again, it makes the square and compass. You know what I mean? And that's what that's what that is. See? That's what that is. The cube is square and compass. That's square and compass. That's square and compass. That's square and compass. You see what I mean? So whatever it is, that pattern there, which is repeated, if I can do it through my phone again, sorry. And I hope you're getting it, because I'm confused about it myself after bloody time. So 3, 2, 3, yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 3, but then you got the 2, 3, and then 2. That is your basic pattern. There's the 2. You can spot that one a mile, because you've got the 5 and then the 2 on either side. So it's the 3 steps in masonry, 5 steps in masonry, 7 steps in masonry subtotal. But like I said, it also go 3, 2, 3. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, with the 3, 2, 3, you'll see either the box, yeah, and then from there you go bang, bang, which give you the square and compass. Do you know what I mean? Or like I said, you can go boom, boom, and then it goes, oh, let me get this right. No, I can get, yeah or no. Is that right? So I get confused about it, my bloody self. It's so confusing, isn't it? No, that goes to that one, won't it? And then that one, no. I don't know. I'll get confused. Yeah. Anyway, but you got the idea of it, I hope, and it helps a little bit more in understanding it. Do you know what I mean? But that's what that is, And like I said, these lines here are these here, yeah, are these here, and how you line them up, yeah. So you just end up with the diamonds, but they have it separate. Do you know what I mean? They have it separate. You could have a row at, like, you'll see something like this, for instance, like this. There'd be a dot here, wouldn't there? So we'll miss that dot, and then put another one here. Yeah, and I mean, so you'd have, let's just put it like this, just to try and keep it simple for my head. See, so, and you might have just 2 lines like this, right? But over this side on someone's van or whatever will be this to combine it to make it into that, you know, the configuration of the wholeness of it. He might have 2 lines this way, yeah. Do you know what I mean, with the dots? Okay. And it's when you combined it, yeah, when you combined both of them or put them on top of each other, you then end up with this. Do you know what I mean? But, you know, that's just a simple, you know, blah, blah. But there could be like 2 lines like that and a dot, right? So that means signifying putting them 2 over there. The dot would be here, right? And then straight away you can see you're ending up with the square and compass, which is like this, you see? Because it doesn't have to put the other two lines in. They don't have to put these 2 lines on either side because they know it's square and compass. You know what I mean? They know what, and that's whether it's that way up or, oh, hear that pen, or this way up. Whether it's that way up or that way up. They know that's square and compass. You just have to put the line in yourself. Do you know what I mean? Which is these 2 lines. That would be these 2 lines. You see, same as this, 2 lines here. But what you'd get is these markings here. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, just because you see it, you know, it could be, you know, it's a bit hard because, like I said, I'm not a bloody professional at bloody thingy. See, it could be just something like that, which denotes the square anyway. Yeah, that denotes the square. You know, but something else on the van or whatever could be like this, right? You wait there. Pad moving, but when you combined it you end up with this, yeah, which is the square, you know what I mean? And then you've got points, you know, points within a circle, right? There's a lot of squares in my circles, you know what I mean? So the point within a circle means the compass, you know what I mean? And then you got the square, but everything, like I said, is never combined. You know, it might be like this. Let's put it this way, yeah, like this is a good example. It might be something like that, and then with half a little thingy like that. They know that to put the other half in, because that's like a half, you know, a half of a circle, a point within a circle. They would add the other part of that. Then they get the point with the circle. Do you see what I mean? That's what that is. You know, it might be something like, none of that, for instance. It might just be like a little arc like that, yeah? And then with a dot here. That's still the same. That's still square. That's still a compass and still marks it as a Freemason. Do you see what I mean? Just because it's got them 2 simple little marks. You have to combine it and then put the rest in. And then you get the point within a circle. You see what I mean? And that's, but they're fluent in it. Obviously, I'm not. They are, you know. So they do all these little marks. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, if you don't know that, like the configuration of all the dots, you know what I mean? Like I said, combined already, you know, it's a configuration of 3, 2, 3, or a configuration of 2, 3, 2. Do you know what I mean? But both and all means square and compass or diamonds. Do you know what I mean? Anyway. Hope that's educated and helped a few people. Have a great day. Remember, I love you all. And that is it. Have a great day, people. Yeah, that should do it.